Carp fishing? Oh blimey, so I've been fishing for 40 years and I don't look old enough, but I've been carp fishing probably 35 years. After, you know, you have that time when you catch your first carp and then that's all you want to catch. I did the apprenticeship catching the roach and the rudd and the tench, and then caught my first carp. That was it, hooked. Got to go carp fishing. Got to go carp fishing, and then got involved in the whole scene and absolutely love it. Favourite type of venue? To be honest, I haven't got one. I'd fish in a toilet if I could. I just love fishing, but most venues have all got different things to offer. But if I could pick a venue, probably a small intimate water with some big fish in it. That would be my favourite. One that works, a rig that works. But no, my most go-to rig would probably be a combi rig. I do favour bottom baits over pop-ups, so a combi rig suits that better. Yeah, with a small bit of silicone on it, just a bit of a blowback. Yeah, that would be my favourite rig. That's probably what I'd cast most places, depending on the bottom of the lake, obviously. Most memorable fishing experience would be, I was in France and I was in the next swim chatting to my mate Lee, and I had a take. It had rained the night before and I pegged it towards my swim. It wasn't far, 20 yards perhaps. As I've got to my peg, the rod's going into meltdown. I've slipped, gone arse over tit into my rods. The rod's going everywhere. I've actually picked the rod up and mid-air, played the fish in, 51 pound, over the moon. Great memory. A few years ago on the lake we're standing at now, I went through a really barren spell and I wasn't catching fish and everyone else was catching fish, and I didn't know what I was doing wrong, and I ended up copying everyone else and I was getting my head in a muddle. Anyway, in fact, it's even in the swim we're standing in now. It all went right and I was getting takes and I was loving it, and I was picking the rod up and the rod was bent over and I'm playing the fish in, and the hook will pull. Okay, little tweak, back out there, off it went again. Playing the fish in, ding, hook pull. I can't believe this, I'm coming off a barren spell and you're getting hook pulls. So I've gone up a hook size, back out there again. This one felt massive. You know when they're massive, they feel huge. They don't do a lot, they just sit there, hug the bottom, and they move so slowly. Got him all the way in, literally about to net him, ding, hook pulled out. Couldn't believe it. I laid on my bed chair, and I've actually filmed this on one of our sessions and I was in tears. That's probably my worst ever session. Bait of choice at the moment is a thing called LSI from the bait company that we're sponsored by. It's a land snail and insect, very much like the bug that DNA are doing. But it's not the same, nowhere near the same. It's not very sweet smelling. It's designed to catch fish, not anglers. It smells horrible, but it works and the fish love it. It's a real good fish meal, real dark fish meal, and it's doing the damage everywhere it goes, to be honest. What, apart from my boyish good looks, you mean? Years of experience, probably. I've done so much in carp fishing over the years. I've probably forgotten more than I know now. But if, I'm happy to tell everyone what I'm doing. I'm not a secret squirrel. If anyone wants to know how to catch a carp, if you're inexperienced, come to me, I'll give you the answers. I'm not saying I'm the best angler in the world, but I'm certainly not the worst. So anything you need to know, experience-wise, rigs, tactics, I'm happy to help. Not enough fishing, really. Probably I get to do 48 hours every fortnight, if I'm lucky, and that's mainly weekends. I do tend to save up holidays at work and then take a week off and probably do a few sessions, especially down here. I try to get down midweek when it's not so busy, if I can. But yeah, not enough fishing really. I need to be doing more. Even when I'm at home, I'm thinking about fishing. Even when just before I lay my head on the pillow and go to sleep, I'm thinking about fishing. I'm absolutely obsessed really. Mad. I get excited when I hook a fish. That little boy in me has never left me. Even when I know I'm going fishing, I get butterflies in the tummy before I go. And this fish tore off. It was about 11 o'clock at night. We just laid our heads on the pillow, and where I was fishing, my rod's a bit close together. It had gone through my right hand rod as I picked the rod up, so I ended up picking up 2 rods. I sound a bit calamitous, didn't I, with the 50-pounder in France, but it wasn't really like that at all. Anyway, I tangled around my other lines, and you know when there's, again, it's a big one on the end because it just sits there and nods its head and just moves very slowly. I knew it was a good fish. If it wasn't for Lee being there, my fishing friend, I probably wouldn't have got that in because it really tangled me up badly with my other lines. But what a fish, absolutely gorgeous Yateley Sandhurst common, what it's known for really, Yateley. It's a beautiful fish, old fish, one of the ones you really want to catch. Right, so I'm currently using Free Spirit CTXs, great rods for the budget. Fantastic. Anything Free Spirit is fantastic rod anyway, but for the budget the CTXs are absolutely fantastic. They're 3.5 test curves, and I've got the Shimano Ultegra reels, the 1400s, 14,000 should I say. So that's what I generally use for my fishing. Good, I can take them anywhere. Small pits, small lakes, big pits, they do the lot really. I'm not a massive caster anyway. I don't generally do anything over 100 yards. So they're absolutely perfect for what I use.